In light of Clarence Thomas, in light of Duke LaCrosse, in light of Ferguson, Trayvon, all these people are wrong.
Sean Hannity, a cornerstone of conservative media and one of Fox News' most recognizable personalities, has announced his departure from the network, leaving both fans and critics speculating about the reasons behind this shocking decision. As one of the most influential voices in cable news, his exit marks a pivotal moment, not only for Fox News, but also for the broader landscape of political commentary. The announcement has prompted widespread discussion about what led Hannity to make such a dramatic move after more than 2 decades of defining Fox News' primetime lineup. Before we start, hit the like and subscribe buttons for more exclusive news. Hannity's departure signals the end of an era for a network that has relied heavily on his magnetic appeal and staunch advocacy for conservative values. Over the years, he became a trusted figure for millions of viewers, crafting a platform that blended hard-hitting political analysis with a conversational, relatable tone. His ability to connect with his audience played a significant role in shaping Fox News' identity and cementing its dominance in cable news. The decision to leave was not one Hannity made lightly, as he has consistently expressed pride in his contributions to the network and his role in fostering public discourse. However, his reasons for stepping away underscore a shift in priorities that could reshape the media landscape. One of the most pressing questions is what motivated Hannity to sever ties with the network that elevated him to national prominence. Insiders have speculated about mounting tensions behind the scenes, hinting at a growing divide between Hannity's vision and the network's evolving strategy. Fox News, like all media outlets, operates within a complex web of corporate interests, editorial direction, and audience expectations. As the network adjusts to a changing media environment, differences in priorities could have created an irreparable rift. Hannity's dedication to his personal brand and independence may have clashed with these pressures, prompting him to chart his own path. Another factor that may have contributed to Hannity's decision is the increasing polarization of political discourse. As the media landscape has become more fragmented, even established figures like Hannity face challenges in navigating the expectations of their audiences. While he has always been a polarizing figure, his position as a leading voice of conservative commentary came with immense scrutiny and relentless pressure to deliver content that resonates with a deeply divided viewership. Such pressures could have weighed heavily on him, prompting a reassessment of his role in the broader conversation. Hannity's departure also raises questions about the state of Fox News itself. For years, the network has been a powerhouse, commanding a loyal audience and setting the tone for conservative media. However, it has not been immune to the challenges posed by a rapidly evolving media environment. Competitors, both on the right and left, have emerged to vie for audience attention, while streaming platforms and digital-first news outlets have disrupted traditional cable news models. Hannity's exit may reflect broader shifts within Fox News as it grapples with these changes and seeks to adapt to new realities. Moreover, Hannity's move could signal a desire to explore new opportunities beyond the confines of cable news. In an era where media personalities can leverage their platforms across various formats, podcasts, streaming services, books, and public speaking, Hannity may see his departure as a chance to expand his reach and engage with audiences in innovative ways. The rise of independent media has created unprecedented opportunities for established figures to maintain their influence without relying on traditional networks. For someone with Hannity's stature, the possibilities are virtually limitless. Whether he chooses to launch his own media enterprise, collaborate with emerging platforms, or focus on advocacy work, the implications of Hannity's departure extend far beyond Fox News. As one of the most prominent voices in conservative media, his absence from the network creates a vacuum that will be difficult to fill. Fox News faces the challenge of identifying a successor who can command the same level of loyalty and influence. The network's ability to navigate this transition will be critical in determining its future trajectory and maintaining its standing among viewers who have come to rely on Hannity as a trusted voice. Hannity's exit also invites reflection on the role of individual personalities in shaping media organizations. While Fox News has built its brand on a roster of influential hosts, Hannity's departure underscores the risks associated with becoming too reliant on a single figure. For years, his name has been synonymous with the network's primetime dominance, but his departure highlights the fragility of this dynamic. As the media industry continues to evolve, networks may need to rethink their strategies for cultivating talent and diversifying their appeal to ensure long-term resilience. For viewers, Hannity's departure is likely to be an emotional moment, sparking feelings of loss and uncertainty. Many have come to view him as a fixture of their daily routines, offering a perspective that aligns with their values and concerns. His absence will leave a noticeable void in the media landscape, prompting questions about where they can turn for similar commentary and analysis. The trust he cultivated over decades cannot be easily replaced, and his departure may prompt some viewers to reevaluate their relationship with Fox News. Hannity's decision to leave also speaks to broader trends in the media industry, where shifts in audience behavior and technological advancements continue to disrupt traditional models. Cable news, once the dominant force in delivering information, is increasingly competing with digital-first platforms that offer on-demand access and personalized content. Hannity's departure could serve as a catalyst for further disruption, as networks reassess their approaches to retaining talent and engaging audiences in a rapidly changing environment. While the reasons for Hannity's departure may remain shrouded in speculation, one thing is clear: his exit marks a turning point for both Fox News and the broader media ecosystem. It is a reminder of the evolving dynamics that shape the industry and the challenges of navigating an increasingly complex landscape. For Hannity, it represents the beginning of a new chapter, one that could redefine his career and influence in ways that are yet to be seen. As audiences and industry insiders alike grapple with the implications of this news, the spotlight will remain on Hannity and his next moves. Whether he chooses to launch a new venture, collaborate with other media outlets, or focus on personal endeavors, his influence is unlikely to wane. Hannity's legacy as a trailblazer in conservative media ensures that his voice will continue to resonate, even as he steps away from the platform that made him a household name. Fox News, too, faces a critical moment of reflection and reinvention. The network must confront the challenges posed by Hannity's departure while seizing the opportunity to chart a new course. Whether it chooses to double down on its existing model or explore new directions, the decisions it makes in the wake of this development will have far-reaching consequences for its future. Hannity's departure is not merely an end, it is a beginning. It is a moment that invites contemplation about the power of media, the responsibilities of those who wield it, and the ever-changing nature of the industry. For Sean Hannity, it is an opportunity to explore uncharted territory, unencumbered by the constraints of a network. For Fox News, it is a test of resilience and adaptability, a chance to prove that its success is not defined by any single individual. This moment will undoubtedly be remembered as a pivotal chapter in the history of media, one that reflects the shifting tides of influence and the enduring quest for relevance in an era of transformation. For those who have followed Hannity's career, it is a moment to reflect on his contributions and anticipate what lies ahead. And for the industry at large, it is a reminder of the challenges and opportunities that come with change, as well as the enduring impact of voices that dare to define an era. Sean Hannity's departure from Fox News has reverberated across the media and political landscapes, signaling a transformative moment that invites speculation about his motivations, the implications for Fox News, and the broader shifts in media dynamics. While the reasons for his decision remain a matter of conjecture, the sheer magnitude of the event has spurred a wave of discussion, highlighting the intersection of media, politics, and individual influence. Hannity's journey to becoming a household name was not merely a product of his tenure at Fox News, but also a reflection of his ability to resonate with a specific ideological base. For decades, his nightly show provided a platform for conservative perspectives, offering a counterbalance to what many perceived as liberal dominance in mainstream media. His success was built on his capacity to simplify complex political issues into relatable narratives, delivering them with a conversational style that drew in viewers. This departure, therefore, raises questions about whether Hannity's success can be replicated in another format, or whether his unique synergy with Fox News was an irreplaceable factor in his meteoric rise. The timing of Hannity's decision is particularly striking. The media industry is currently undergoing seismic shifts, driven by advancements in technology and changing consumer behaviors. Streaming services, social media platforms, and independent creators are increasingly dominating the landscape, presenting both challenges and opportunities for traditional cable news outlets. Hannity's exit may well be a strategic move to position himself within this evolving ecosystem. By stepping away from the constraints of a network, he could explore new ways to connect with audiences, leveraging his brand to build a media presence that reflects the demands of a digital-first era. This moment also forces Fox News to confront some hard truths. Hannity's role at the network was not just as a host, but as a linchpin of its programming strategy. His show often served as a rallying point for its audience, driving engagement and reinforcing the network's identity. Losing such a pivotal figure is akin to removing a cornerstone from a carefully constructed edifice. The network now faces the challenge of maintaining viewer loyalty while recalibrating its lineup to fill the void left by his absence. This transition could also be a test of Fox News' adaptability. While the network has weathered the departure of high-profile figures in the past, Hannity's exit feels different because of the depth of his connection with the audience. His nightly presence cultivated a sense of familiarity and trust that is difficult to replicate. Fox News will need to make strategic decisions about whether to elevate another host to fill this role or diversify its programming to reduce reliance on any single individual. Either approach carries risks and rewards, and the stakes have never been higher. For Hannity himself, this move may represent a desire for greater creative freedom. As traditional media faces increasing competition, many established personalities are finding new ways to exert influence outside the confines of cable news. Podcasts, online video platforms, and social media offer direct lines to audiences, bypassing traditional gatekeepers. Hannity's decision to leave Fox News could be driven by a desire to capitalize on these opportunities, creating a more agile and versatile platform to disseminate his views. This departure also reflects the pressures faced by high-profile media figures in a polarized environment. Hannity has long been a lightning rod for criticism, with detractors accusing him of fueling division and supporters lauding him as a voice for the underrepresented. Balancing these competing perceptions while maintaining personal integrity and professional relevance is no small feat. His decision to step away from Fox News may indicate a desire to escape the relentless scrutiny and redefine his role in the public sphere. Hannity's exit is emblematic of a broader trend, the increasing fluidity of career trajectories in media. Gone are the days when a long-term association with a single network was seen as the pinnacle of success. Today's media landscape rewards innovation and adaptability, encouraging personalities to experiment with different formats and platforms. For someone with Hannity's stature, the decision to leave a legacy network like Fox News could be seen as a bold gamble that reflects a deep understanding of these changing dynamics. The implications of Hannity's departure extend beyond the confines of Fox News, influencing the broader ecosystem of conservative media. Hannity's success was not just a product of his personal charisma, but also a reflection of the cultural moment in which he rose to prominence. His show became a rallying point for viewers seeking an alternative to what they perceived as mainstream narratives. With his exit, the question arises, who will step into this role, and how will they shape the conversation? This vacuum creates opportunities for emerging voices in conservative media. Independent creators, smaller networks, and digital platforms may seek to fill the gap left by Hannity's departure, introducing new perspectives and styles to the discourse. This could lead to a diversification of conservative media as audiences explore alternative sources of commentary and analysis. While this fragmentation may dilute the influence of any single voice, it could also foster a richer and more dynamic conversation. For Fox News, this is a moment to reflect on its identity and mission. The network's success has always been rooted in its ability to connect with its audience, offering content that resonates with their values and concerns. Hannity's departure forces Fox News to grapple with the challenge of maintaining this connection while embracing innovation. Whether the network chooses to elevate new talent, reimagine its programming, or double down on its existing formula, the decisions it makes now will shape its trajectory for years to come. The departure also highlights the increasingly blurred lines between media and politics. Hannity's show often functioned as a bridge between these two spheres, amplifying political narratives and influencing public opinion. His absence from Fox News raises questions about the role of media in shaping political discourse and the responsibilities of media figures in navigating this influence. As the media landscape continues to evolve, these questions will only become more pressing. For viewers, Hannity's exit is a deeply personal moment. His show was more than just a source of news. It was a space where audiences felt seen and heard. His departure leaves a void that will be felt not just on Fox News, but across the broader media landscape. For many, it is a moment of uncertainty, as they search for new voices to provide the sense of connection and clarity that Hannity offered. The media industry, too, is at an inflection point. Hannity's departure serves as a reminder of the challenges and opportunities inherent in this moment of transformation. Traditional networks must navigate a complex web of audience expectations, technological advancements, and competitive pressures, while personalities like Hannity must decide how to remain relevant in an increasingly fragmented environment. This interplay between individual influence and institutional power is reshaping the industry in profound ways. As the dust settles, one thing is certain: Hannity's influence will continue to be felt, even as he steps away from the platform that made him a household name. His departure is not just a moment of change, but a catalyst for reflection, inviting audiences, networks, and industry insiders to grapple with the forces that shape the media landscape. Whether Hannity chooses to build his brand in new ways or retreat from the public eye, his legacy as a trailblazer in conservative media is secure. The ripple effects of this decision will be felt for years to come, shaping the direction of Fox News, the evolution of conservative media, and the broader conversation about the role of media in society. For Hannity, this is a moment of transformation, a chance to redefine his legacy and explore new horizons. For the rest of us, it is a moment to reflect on the changing dynamics of influence and the enduring power of voices that dare to challenge the status quo. Sean Hannity's departure from Fox News reverberates like an earthquake across the media landscape, disrupting not only the network that hosted him, but also the broader ecosystem of conservative commentary and political media. His departure opens new doors of speculation, strategic recalibrations, and potential redefinitions of what it means to be a media personality in the 21st century. Each aspect of this departure, from its timing to its implications, speaks volumes about the evolving role of traditional cable news networks and the personalities who define them. Hannity's departure is striking for its context as much as its content. For years, he stood as a bulwark of conservatism, unwavering in his messaging and steadfast in his connection to his audience. His nightly show not only reflected the concerns and sentiments of a significant portion of the American populace, but also shaped them. To understand the gravity of his exit, it's critical to explore how his departure alters the dynamics of conservative media and challenges the assumptions underpinning his success. One of the most immediate questions arising from Hannity's decision to leave is how his absence will reshape Fox News' relationship with its audience. Hannity represented a specific brand of conservatism that fused staunch ideological advocacy with a relatable conversational style. He was not merely a commentator, but a trusted voice who reflected the concerns, anxieties, and aspirations of millions of viewers. Without him, Fox News faces the challenge of filling the void with a figure who can not only maintain viewership, but also carry forward the emotional connection that Hannity cultivated over decades. This challenge goes beyond identifying a new host. Fox News must also decide whether to adhere to the programming formula that made Hannity successful, or take this opportunity to redefine its approach to commentary and analysis. The network could choose to broaden its appeal by incorporating more diverse voices within conservatism, or even adopting innovative formats that resonate with younger, more tech-savvy audiences. On the other hand, it may double down on the tried-and-true methods that have defined its prime-time lineup, prioritizing continuity over reinvention. Hannity's departure also forces a reckoning with the increasingly fragmented nature of the media ecosystem. In the past, media figures like Hannity operated within a relatively centralized system, where networks held immense power to shape public opinion. Today, the landscape is far more decentralized, with social media platforms, streaming services, and independent creators competing for audience attention. Hannity's decision to leave Fox News could reflect his recognition of this trend and his intent to capitalize on the opportunities it presents. As a media personality with an established brand, he has the ability to bypass traditional networks and connect with audiences directly, a move that could redefine his career and influence. Another dimension of this departure lies in the cultural and political implications of Hannity's absence from Fox News. For years, he acted as a bridge between conservative politics and grassroots audiences, amplifying key messages and providing a forum for debate. His exit leaves a vacuum that could shift the dynamics of conservative media. In his absence, other voices and platforms will inevitably rise to prominence, potentially altering the tone and direction of conservative discourse. Whether these new voices will echo Hannity's approach or forge new paths remains an open question. From a cultural perspective, Hannity's departure underscores the shifting relationship between media personalities and their audiences. In an era where trust in traditional institutions, including the media, is declining, figures like Hannity have become increasingly significant as symbols of authenticity and relatability. His decision to leave Fox News could be interpreted as a response to this evolving dynamic, positioning himself to maintain that trust by adapting to new formats and platforms. By doing so, he could strengthen his bond with his audience while exploring new ways to influence public discourse. For Fox News, the implications of Hannity's departure extend to its broader business strategy. As a network, it has long relied on a combination of high-profile personalities and a distinctive ideological stance to maintain its dominance in cable news. Hannity was central to this strategy, and his departure raises questions about whether the network can sustain its model without him. This challenge is compounded by the broader trends reshaping the media industry, including declining cable subscriptions, the rise of streaming services, and the growing influence of independent creators. Fox News must navigate these challenges while ensuring that its core audience remains engaged and loyal. Hannity's departure also prompts reflection on the nature of influence in the media. For years, his show served as a powerful platform for shaping public opinion, often blurring the lines between journalism and advocacy. His departure raises questions about how this influence will manifest in his next chapter and what it means for the broader media landscape. Will he continue to play a central role in shaping conservative discourse, or will his influence evolve in new and unexpected ways? The timing of Hannity's departure adds another layer of complexity to the story. It comes at a moment of profound change in both the media industry and the political landscape. The media is grappling with technological disruption, while the political climate remains deeply polarized. Hannity's decision to leave Fox News could be seen as both a reflection of these dynamics and a catalyst for further change. His exit forces a reevaluation of the relationship between media and politics, challenging long-held assumptions about the roles and responsibilities of media figures. This moment also highlights the personal dimension of Hannity's decision. For someone who has spent decades at the forefront of conservative media, stepping away from Fox News represents a significant turning point. It is an opportunity to reassess his priorities, explore new avenues of influence, and potentially redefine his legacy. This personal journey is intertwined with the broader implications of his departure, creating a narrative that is as much about individual transformation as it is about institutional change. The ripple effects of Hannity's departure will likely extend far beyond Fox News and conservative media. His exit is a reminder of the increasingly fluid nature of influence in the modern media landscape, where personalities can leverage their platforms across multiple formats and industries. It is also a reflection of the challenges faced by traditional networks in retaining top talent and adapting to the demands of a rapidly changing environment. As the media continues to evolve, Hannity's departure serves as both a cautionary tale and an inspiration, highlighting the importance of adaptability and innovation. For audiences, Hannity's departure is a moment of uncertainty and transition. His show was more than just a source of news and commentary. It was a space where viewers felt their perspectives were validated and their voices were heard. His absence leaves a void that will be felt not only on Fox News but across the broader media ecosystem. For many, it is an opportunity to explore new sources of information and analysis, while others may struggle to find a voice that resonates as deeply as Hannity's did. Hannity's decision also raises questions about the future of conservative media. His departure creates space for new voices and perspectives, potentially leading to a diversification of the conservative media landscape. This could result in a broader and more dynamic conversation as emerging platforms and personalities bring fresh ideas and approaches to the table. At the same time, it underscores the challenges faced by established networks like Fox News in maintaining their relevance and influence in a rapidly changing environment. In many ways, Hannity's departure is a microcosm of the broader changes reshaping the media industry. It reflects the interplay between individual ambition, institutional dynamics, and technological innovation, highlighting the complexities of navigating a rapidly evolving landscape. For Hannity, it is an opportunity to chart a new course, one that reflects his vision and priorities. For Fox News, it is a moment to adapt and innovate, ensuring that it remains a powerful force in the media ecosystem. And for audiences, it is a reminder of the importance of staying engaged and informed in an era of constant change. As Hannity embarks on the next chapter of his career, the media landscape will continue to evolve, shaped by the forces of disruption and innovation. His departure is not just an end, but a beginning, a moment of transformation that reflects the enduring power of media to shape the world around us. For those who have followed his journey, it is a time to reflect on his contributions and anticipate what lies ahead. And for the industry as a whole, it is a reminder of the opportunities and challenges that come with change, as well as the importance of adaptability, creativity, and vision in navigating the complexities of the modern media landscape. Sean Hannity's departure from Fox News stands as a defining moment not only for the network but for the wider media landscape. The implications of his exit ripple far beyond the surface, touching on questions of audience loyalty, media evolution, and the shifting dynamics of public discourse. As an iconic figure in conservative commentary, Hannity's decision to leave the platform that propelled him to prominence demonstrates a keen awareness of the fluidity in modern media and an apparent desire to shape his career trajectory on his own terms. This move underscores a central theme of media in the 21st century, the growing autonomy of high-profile personalities. While networks like Fox News once held significant sway over their stars, today's media figures have the tools and platforms to cultivate personal brands that transcend traditional affiliations. Hannity's exit from Fox News positions him as a pioneer in this trend, signaling the potential for established voices to redefine their influence independently of legacy institutions. Whether through social media, independent broadcasting, or other creative ventures, Hannity's next steps could set a precedent for how media figures navigate a rapidly changing industry. For Fox News, Hannity's departure presents a challenge not merely of replacing a primetime slot, but of rethinking its strategic position in a landscape teeming with competition. The rise of independent creators and alternative conservative platforms introduces new pressures, as audiences are no longer tied to cable news as their primary source of commentary. If Fox News fails to adapt to this reality, Hannity's exit could symbolize more than the loss of a singular talent. It could mark a broader shift in the network's role within conservative media. Hannity's decision also reflects the increasing personalization of media consumption. Viewers today gravitate toward voices they trust, often developing deep connections with individual commentators. Hannity's ability to foster this loyalty over decades illustrates the power of relatability and consistency in building an enduring audience. As he steps into the unknown, his followers will likely weigh their media habits carefully, some perhaps following him to his next endeavor, while others explore new sources for their political and cultural commentary. This departure isn't merely the conclusion of a long-running partnership, it is an inflection point. It raises fundamental questions about the future of conservative media, the role of individual agency in a network-driven industry, and the evolving relationship between audiences and the voices they trust. Hannity's next chapter promises to shape and perhaps redefine these dynamics in ways that are yet to unfold. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, could you leave your comments below and tell us, what are your thoughts on Sean Hannity leaving Fox News? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.